Running is Swift. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Stay at home. Stay at home. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You're trapping it.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dime. Nice grab. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
You get blocked, Lee. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime here with not much scoring between these two teams. 6-6 our score. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, all even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out. Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. Hit by Jeff Okudah. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
By the Lions.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
To number 19.
Kenny Galladay, 33 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
To number 86.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
Rodgers' pass complete to number 86. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
53 is the mic. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
Rodgers' pass.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Anxious moments there on the fake, but they do get just enough to pick up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Back. Check 23.
On play action, it's Rodgers. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Lions.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Rodgers looking for the end zone. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's good for 28 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll try to run with McKinnon, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Touchdown! Jerick McKinnon taking it in. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 yards for number 11.
That's good.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On first down, Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 10 yards out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Throwing is Rodgers. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They trail 20-13 our scores. They have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The Lion ball carrier.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Kenny Clark in on the stop. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Eluding the pressure right. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Za'Darius Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here comes the Lions punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around at 42. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Makes the tackle.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
26, 319. 25 to Mike. We got 25 to Mike.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this 2nd half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And he'll go down at the 28. Not much there, only a yard.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And spins away. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Back-to-back one-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a third down and 8. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this third down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
I'm coming. Inside.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Number 53, Mike 53. It's been a long day for you. 53.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He's got Adams on the hookup. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 12-yard line. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Brought down behind
the Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
13-yard line.
Get 300. Get 300. 53. I hope you brought your luck because I'm about to take you to school. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Slam. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight up there.
Rodgers to throw. Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. So he missed his first two, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead.
Makes the score Packers 27, Lions 13.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own
the Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter.
And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 34 yards there.
34 yards.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Now a first down throw. Stafford escaping the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he had 6 points in it. His hands there, couldn't hang on. Second down. To throw again. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one good for 26 and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Again, it's Stafford. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a look at the backup, Daniel. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they recovered. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
10 at the 45-yard line.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. This is Jones. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play. And that's going to lead them to 4th down.
A 26-yard attempt.
Now flags come in before the kick. Clearly there was contact. Who was at fault? A pretty large mental mistake right there to give him the first.
It's situational football, and you have to know you're down in distance. On that 4th down, any type of penalty would give them a first down, so you can't jump off sides. You can't encroach. You've got to be careful.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory